There's something special about being out before the sun crosses over the horizon. Being caught in that moment when the world takes a deep breath in before exhaling all the noise and distractions of everyday life. This morning, I'm exploring Sweetwater Wetlands Park in Gainesville. It feels nice to walk around with all my senses activated. If I had to choose one word to describe this feeling, it would be connected. Like, I feel connected with nature as we experience the sun's early morning warmth together. Back in the early 2000s, these wetlands were created to naturally filter out nitrogen and phosphorus from reclaimed water before it reached Payne's Prairie. Today, it's become a thriving, managed habitat where native wildlife and plants can flourish. The marsh rabbits are already busy, munching away on grass and grooming themselves. There aren't that many birds out this morning, but I did stop to watch this lively trio of male grackles. Most birders and photographers don't give them much attention, but I find their glossy plumage and quirky behavior fascinating. Just behind me, I spot a great blue heron nest high up in the trees, with two fledglings waiting for their parents to return with food. A little farther up the trail, the vibrant green leaves of a fireflag plant catch my attention. I love how they pop against the dark, tannic water. I zoomed in to frame my shot when I noticed an alligator, perfectly camouflaged among them. Wildlife activity stayed pretty quiet for most of the morning. That is, until I heard two alligators bellowing. I could only see one in the water, and he was moving fast. I think the second one was very close by, since the first one started bellowing even louder, and was displaying his dominance. Wow, look at his teeth. This guy has some serious battle scars. Eventually, the second gator showed himself. They had a long, intense stare down, with Snaggletooth, that's what I'm calling him, inching closer and closer. Finally, the second gator backed off and swam away, while Snaggletooth celebrated his victory with a well-earned nap. I decided to hang around a little longer and watched a great blue heron preening itself, while another started feeding its fledgling back in the nest. What happened next was wild. I found myself face to face with an alligator, trying to cross the trail into the other pond. I'm sure we locked eyes for a second. It was like we both realized we weren't a threat to each other. There was this mutual respect, and we gave each other space. It's a moment I'll never forget. By then, I could feel the Florida sun beating down on me, so it was time to head out. Even Snaggletooth felt it was time to cool off, and headed back into the water in search of shade. As I was leaving, I ran into a sandhill crane family with a healthy colt. It was fun to watch the parents teaching it how to forage. Even though it was a quiet morning overall, those primal bellows, the territorial standoff, and that close gator encounter made this visit unforgettable. Thanks for coming along with me to Sweetwater Wetlands Park. If you've ever been here, I'd love to hear about your experiences. Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to follow me on my wild Florida adventures.